Welcome back to Nobia's Eateries.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Stephanie. And tonight, while we are coming at you from our backyard in sunny Florida.
Yes, not Portugal.
Our video is from Portugal. It's our last video from Portugal. And we
got drunk.
Yeah. We hit up a couple of, we hit up one wine cave and had lots of libations.
Yes. And then we had more at the place we're going to eat, which is
the Mercado Beira-Rio, which I believe means the Riverside Market. And it's a food hall that we ate at not once, but twice during this day.
Yes.
We only filmed one time though.
Yeah, we were going to go have a nice fancy dinner, but this food hall was really cool. It was like a smaller version of the Time Out Market, and you had a bunch of options. So I wanted to get in as many of the traditional Portuguese dishes as I could, and I felt this was a good opportunity.
Yes. So I do apologize in advance for basically my slurring of words, because Brian actually seemed pretty normal when I was editing the video. But yeah, enjoy.
Yeah, I think there's a blooper take too. So.
Yes, stay tuned to the end of the video for some bloopers.
Yeah, so we'll see you inside.
Alright, we ordered a bunch of food in the market. Too much Pinto, that's red wine.
And too much pork.
Yeah. We don't even know what we ordered. I ordered pizza. I know that.
And bread, cheese bread, right?
Cheese bread, yep.
Yeah, and I got the bacalhau au bras and then the caldo verde, which both are highly recommended, so I can't wait to try them. I've been waiting for this moment since we got here, and I can't wait to taste it. So
yes, and I ordered alho e queijo, which is cheese bread, and Portuguese pizza.
Yes. So I'm going to dig right in.
Looks like some potatoes and...
Yeah, it's supposed to be potatoes, egg, and salted cod. It's pretty good. I like the potatoes with it.
You get an olive.
It is a little salty because of the cod. I don't really get the egg in there. I know it's supposed to be in there. I just don't see it. So
very light. That's very light. Not bad. It's like almost fried potatoes.
Yeah. They make these matchstick potatoes, and I think they fry them first and then they cook them in. So they get a little soft inside. They're not totally crunchy, but I think you can tell they're fried first.
And then it has some olives, which are a nice added salty touch. Because the actual dish doesn't have a lot of flavor, honestly.
Yeah, it is light on the flavor. I think the flavor that stands out the most is the cod. The potatoes are kind of a neutral flavor anyway. As of right now, I'm going to live for the moment and try the red wine. Try the caldo verde. Yeah, it's very creamy, and then you get the greens, which I believe is kale.
Oh yeah, it almost looks like seafood, like
I think it's just kale. I think it might be potatoes in there too, but I think the potatoes are like milled, so you don't get like bites of them.
Oh, there's some sausage in here too.
Oh,
like some chorizo.
Nice.
It's been a long day, and when I say a long day, I feel like we only started drinking at what, 2 p.m.?
Yeah, we did.
Because that's what time the cave started opening.
Yeah, we did a wine tour, and I liked it. It was really like old office from the late 1800s.
Stephanie, input some pictures here.
Yeah, so we'll put some pictures in, and really kind of, I think the thing that stands out the most for the tour is the marketing posters. So they were very, were many naked women, and very, like for that time,
provocative.
Very provocative, very controversial.
It was fun. That winery tour was, it's not a winery because they don't actually produce wine here in Porto. They produce it outside in the Douro Valley, and then they ship it here, which they used to ship on a boat, but now they don't do that. It's driven by truck.
Yeah, they have the huge barrels, the little barrels, and they told us why they have little barrels. And big barrels and what it does to the Porto.
Porto is famous for port. And port is very, very sweet.
You want to try the bifana? Yeah, it was very sweet. They have pretty much two types of port, which are the
we didn't
ruby.
take any pictures.
What?
We didn't take before pictures. Sorry. The before pictures.
But
Smells like sausage.
they have a ruby port, and then they have a tawny. And the tawny is made different. It's made in smaller barrels, but just 20%. And the other 80% is from a big vat. And they can age it forever. They still have, how many bottles did you say from the original? From 6 bottles from the 1880s.
5,000 euros.
5,000 euros a bottle.
It's probably like $7,000.
Probably worth it. All right,
I
Stephanie's
achieved the pizza.
cheese bread and the pepperoni pizza looks like there's an egg on it. Fried egg.
It's a Portuguese pizza. And
All you people who made fun of me for putting an egg on a pizza, here it is, right here in Portugal.
Like a big middle finger.
No, I don't do that.
Here it is. I'll show it.
Yeah, and you can see the yolk of the egg right there. So, you want to try a bite?
Yeah.
It looks really good. Like, it looks like it's...
I'm totally not going to grab a piece that has the egg on it. Only because the other pieces look so delicious. Oh, it's hot and melty.
Yeah, let it cool off. Why don't you try the cheese bread first?
Yeah, we'll try the cheese bread. The pão de queijo. I mean, that's not what this is, but it's like oven grilled. Cheers.
Got like garlic in it. Like garlic butter. What?
It's like a whole wheat bread.
Yeah.
Super good.
I really like the cheese inside of it.
Very good.
Yeah.
Cheese bread is good. It is like a whole wheat pizza. I'm sorry.
It's really good.
Trying to check my mouth full. But it's like a whole wheat dough that has the cheese all up in it.
Yeah, and you can kind of see the cheese.
All up in its business.
Right there.
We already ate at this food hall. We had a cheese board, and we had some duck rice, and we had, what else did we have? We had a dish that had tripe in it, which was actually pretty good. You could not taste the tripe at all. It was actually very, very tender.
Yeah,
It was actually pretty good. It had beans and it had rice. It was like a soup with the rice, but on the like everything was served. The rice was on one side and the soup was on the other side.
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of like
really
a clear, thickened broth, but it wasn't clear. It was kind of yellowish, but
it was like it looked almost like a curry, but it didn't taste like curry.
Yeah, and the flavor I thought was really good. Stephanie actually preferred the duck rice over.
Yeah, I did like the duck rice.
That, and I preferred the tripe over the duck rice. But the duck rice was really good, and they melted some cheese on top of it, which I thought was really nice. But it was kind of dry on top. But once you got to the bottom, that's where all the moisture was. So just kind of a tip, if you're ever here, you ever get something like that, just stir up the rice, and the moisture will be evenly distributed. But did you try the bifana? What do you think of it? It's pretty good. It's got like a juice inside of the bread.
Very light on the beef flavor.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just beef and bread with whatever au jus they have. But I like the au jus because it makes the bread just a tiny bit soggy.
I just tried the pizza. It doesn't have tomato sauce on it, which I appreciate.
It doesn't have what?
Tomato sauce.
Oh.
It's very light on the tomato flavor. I don't say that there's not tomatoes on it. There probably are. A lot of cheese, pepperoni, onions. Very good.
Yeah, and the pepperoni doesn't taste like pepperoni at home. It's a little more like tastes like sliced ham. Doesn't have so much of the pepperoni spice, but you still get it. It still comes through. It's just kind of lighter.
It's very light.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can call pizza light.
We've had a wonderful day. We woke up. Stephanie was feeling better, thank goodness. We walked around town. Went into a really old church. Took some pictures, some more pictures.
Yeah, we went to the church. Then we went to a bookstore.
Yeah, they have this wonderful bookstore.
That was inspired, they say that J.K. Rowling was inspired to write the staircase in Harry Potter, which was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go. We had to pay €5 a piece. And if you use that €5, you can use it to buy a book or whatever you want from the store. We didn't buy anything from the store.
Yeah, but it's totally worth going into. Well, hopefully we can insert some pictures in here also.
Yeah. It's a very, very actually small bookstore.
Yeah.
It's 2 stories. The staircase is probably like one of the highlights. They also have like a stained glass ceiling, which is amazing. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Honestly, we just went there for the site. Like our friends cruising with the Colemans, they have done the pilgrimage, the walk from Portugal to
Camino de Santiago.
Yeah. And we haven't seen anybody here in this particular area, but we have seen them on the way with their backpacks walking. And Brian, that's what Brian was doing when he got stopped in Spain.
When the world shut down. Yeah.
And so, you know, there's a lot of places along the Camino that you can stop and have a great bite to eat. Like, there's so many great places.
Yeah. And that was one thing when we were on the Camino. When I was on the Camino, you end up walking with a group of people. Generally, I don't see too many people walking alone. And even if they are walking alone, people just like go and talk to them and introduce themselves. The next thing you know, they're hanging out. So you meet people right away. I met people on the first night. We hung out as a group. Some people added to our group. Some people fell out of our group. We had a main group that we stayed in. And every town we stopped in, somebody knew something about that town on what you should eat. So we would seek it out.
And Brian's been talking about wanting to do it, to finish the Camino, because he did not get to finish when Spain shut down, everything shut down. And even, I haven't even told Brian this, like, this looks like an amazing journey. Like, I can't take 60 hours of work, I just can't. But it looks like an amazing journey to walk in these the beautiful country, the beautiful cities that you're walking through. Like you're staying in hostels and meeting people.
Yeah.
It looks like a great time.
Yeah, and Stephanie has been very supportive of all my crazy dreams and adventures. Anyway, we're gonna finish up here. You want to just do our extra from here?
Sure, you want to do it right now?
Sure. So we were here earlier. We got the duck rice, we got the tripe, and then the cheeses, and then we got the bacalao bra and the caldo soup, and the bifana and the pizza,
and the cheese bread,
and the cheese bread, and you know, I'm just focused on the Portuguese food because I think I really liked the pizza better than everything else I had here. But for the Portuguese food, I'm looking at traditional stuff. And so I would say my favorite was probably the caldo soup and the tripe. Second was probably the bacalao bra. And third was the duck rice. But all of them were good. All of them were delicious. And, you know, it's kind of, I feel this way about most traditional recipes from different countries and even in America. It's like the home cooked is the best, but it's got that home cooked feel. Like this tastes like grandma made it. It doesn't taste like it was made in a restaurant served to whoever wants it. It seems like it was made with love and small portions and few ingredients, and it still tastes wonderful.
I actually really like the duck rice. Brian made a duck recipe, which is going to be posted
Friday
before this video is even posted. Yeah, and I've never really actually had duck, and the duck is actually very delicious, and I was surprised because it's not something that I would ever order on my own. You think duck, you think gamey, you think not delicious. And it actually really was. The duck Brian made on the rotisserie was delicious. The duck rice that we had, really, really good. I did like the tripe that you got, the tripe rice. Outside of that, the bacala, I don't really care. It's got like some potato chips. That's good. I liked, and it's all gone. The garlic bread, it's all gone. We have more pizza left with the egg, but I think everything was really, really good. Like, it's just surprising. Oh, our battery's dying. It's just surprising how much everything tastes.
Yeah.
Delicious. The wine is good. Maybe it's the wine.
Well, wine helps. It really does. So
hope you enjoyed, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We're at $7.99 as of right now, which is Monday night. So maybe we'll get to 800.
Maybe.
And stay there.
Tell your friends, tell your family.
Yes.
You know they all want to watch it.
So give us a follow on Instagram, No BS Eateries. We do post there every single day. And it also feeds onto our Facebook page under the same name.
Yep.
We hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, guys. Bye. We brought the bacalao raw, and the caldo verde was from over there.
Yeah.
So I also got one more thing from over there.
You got two things. You got a sandwich and caldo verde.
Oh yeah, I got the oh, this is the sandwich?
Uh-huh.
Hey, I'm glad you're on board.
It's a meat in between two slices of bread.
Alright, you ready?
We're filming for the outtakes.
We got something on your chin.
Yeah,
there.
it's called spit.
Filming for the outtakes.
So Brian ordered some more things, and he doesn't remember what they ordered. He remembers ordering the soup, the green soup. We have to walk home.
Yeah, we do.
Up a hill.
And it's straight uphill.
Ways. Maybe he doesn't remember where he got the food from, or what he ordered. Caldo verde and some sandwich, which I don't have anything on the receipt, so I don't know what we ordered.
They do have like a ski lift thing, so maybe we'll end up taking that. I don't know, but
Brian was like, "This is the stinky cheese you were talking about," and I was like,
yeah. Yeah, when she said dirty sock on most of the cheeses we've tasted before, like I didn't get that, but I kind of understand it now. It was very strong and pungent, and was the aftertaste surprisingly. Like I didn't smell it at first. As soon as I took that bite, and then like 2 or 3 seconds later, the stinkiness hit me. But you know, I enjoy chewing on stinky socks. That's what I do at home when Stephanie's not looking.
"Oh,
So
it's not my socks."
it's all the socks. You know what
halo.
I'm trying to.
Look, there's my halo.
You got to put your head over here more. There you go. Stand up straighter. Sit up straighter. There you go. There's her halo.
Ready?
Yeah.
You want to say it?
Go ahead.
You never do.
Say what?
Like, comment, subscribe. You do it.
Oh,
Follow us
do we
on
want to say
Instagram?
what we like the most first?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.